Think we are live. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. We are back with another episode of Mouse Madness. This is going to be an abbreviated episode of Mouse Madness tonight because we have a very special, debate that's going to be happening tonight at 9 over on the Disney Life for Me's channel that I will be helping with. I'll be moderating a little bit. I'll just kind of be in the background, but hopefully keeping things civil. So tonight, I appreciate everybody being here. We're going to get to that in just a minute. But we're going to have a really good time tonight. We had originally had some things we were going to do. I'm going to go over everything in just a second. But we do have a little bit of some scheduling changes that we're going to do. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you to Dougie. I was just on Dougie's stream a few minutes ago. He asked me to be on with him. I was very honored. And we had a really great time counting down our favorite Disney Channel TV shows. And we had an awesome time with that. Real fast with some quick housekeeping, if I could, or mousekeeping. Obviously, we want to thank Dean over at the Live Place, theliveplace.com. He hosts all these live streams Monday through Sunday. You're looking for a stream, you go over to theliveplace.com. You're going to find one that's going to suit you. Disney and other stuff, too. Check them out. Obviously, my partner channel, Steve from Steve's World. Check him out as well. On Mondays, he goes live with Monday Madness, and he also goes live on Wednesdays with Diz and Nat, and Saturdays with me for Sports Night. So please check out Steve's channel. Wonderful guy. He's getting real close to, I think, 1,200 subs. Let's get him there. And also my other partner channel, Dan from Disney Dan. Dan's great. Dan's really close to 1,400 subs. Please go sub to Dan if you haven't already. And Dan goes live on Saturday nights with Disney Fiasco and also does his Food Friday. So check those guys out as well. And yes, and please, right after this stream, everybody, head on over to A Disney Life for Me for the great debate of 2019. We haven't had a debate like this. First, there was Reagan Mondale, the presidential debate. Then there was Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny debating on whether it's rabbit season or duck season. But this one trumps them all with the big debate between Steve from Steve's World and Miguel from A Disney Life for Me as they debate whether or not Elsa is a villain. And I will be there to moderate at 9 p.m. sharp over at the Disney Life for Me's channel. And if someone could please put their link in the description, I would appreciate it. And other than that, we are all caught up. I appreciate everybody. Let me say hi to some people in the chat because we got a ton of people here and we got a lot to talk about tonight. So thank you all for being here. Steve, my partner channel, is here. Steve's World, Elliot Dude. I hope I'm saying that right, Elliot. Is it Dude or Dude? Thank you for being here, Elliot. Brian's here. Brian, thank you for being here. I'm going to do my best, Brian, not to forget one this time. For those who don't remember, last Tuesday, I forgot Mine Train. We were doing a list for Magic Kingdom, and I just totally forgot Mine Train. So I'm hoping I didn't forget any this time, but I might have. So Brian's here as well. We have Miguel's in here. He's getting ready for his big debate with Steve, I'm sure. Disney Circus Girl, welcome in. I appreciate you dropping over from Dougie's channel. Thank you very, very much. We got Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Hope you had a good vacation. LSU Mom's here. Welcome in, LSU Mom. Thank you for being here. Zip's in here. Thank you, Patrick. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here as well. Captain Acron 27. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got. Kay Atwood's in here as well. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate you being here. Disney Nerd Herders. Charlie's in here, and we're going to go over a little bit. It's right behind me, Charlie. I don't know if you see it. We did get some magic mail, and we're going to go over that as well. Charlie's in here. Thank you, Charlie, very much. Noah's here. Lisa's here. RVing the Disney's here. Oh, my gosh, it just jumped, guys. My apologies. Dougie's in here. Dougie, thank you again, buddy. I had a great time. I appreciate your hosting, and thanks for having me on. Dances with Goofy is in here. Thank you. I think this might be your first time. Well, welcome in. Everybody say hi to Dances with Goofy. Many fans here. Juan's in the house. Juan, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Mickey Sightings is here. Thank you again for that. I did get your email, Mickey Sightings, and I actually used Zoom for the first time just last night. Kind of tested it with Steve. Disney Dan's here. Dan, again, real close, 1,400 guys. If you haven't subbed to Dan, please do so. Juan Rodriguez. Jim, more sunshine, please. Jim, I was just talking. No, I'm just kidding. Jim, thanks for being here. Cargo's in the house. Oh, my gosh. My Disney Park Memories is here. Thank you all very, very much. You must be coming over from Jim's stream or somebody else's. But thank you all for being here. Jim, more sunshine, please. Send more sunshine, please. Thank you all very much. And please hit that like button. It definitely helps the stream. I definitely appreciate that. So what I want to do first and foremost, before we even get started, is I want to go over my magic mail really, really fast. So Charlie and family from the Disney Nerd Herders a while back heard that I was looking for a tripod for my camera and for my phone. So I think it was mostly for the phone, because what I really want to do is ultimately at some point film back here so that I can be in front seat so you all can see this side of it. D. Hazel, welcome in. Good to see you, D. Thank you for being here. I know it's late for you. I appreciate it. So Charlie said, guess what? We got something for you, Walt. And he sent it out. And look at how nice this is. I don't know if they want me to show that to everybody, so I won't show that part of it. But look at that. Mouse Talk. Look at all the nice stuff they put on there. Isn't that cute? And inside of here, if I'm not mistaken, they saw that I was looking for, man, they really actually fit up good, a tripod. And they said they had an extra one that they never used, didn't need it, and they sent it out to us. Oh my gosh, and look at this. They wrapped it and wrapped it again. This is fantastic. So thank you all for hanging in there. But I gotta shout them out really, really fast for this. And they sent me, well, Melissa and I, look at that wrapping paper. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? Look at that. And look at that. They put something in here too. Are you kidding me? Let me see what oh my gosh, I just ripped it. And now I'm going to read it. Charlie, I hope you're still in there. It says, Walt and Melissa, hope you can put this to good use. With a great tripod comes great responsibility. There it is right there. With a great tripod comes great responsibility. That's so funny. You guys are funny. So let's see what this looks like inside. Wow, look at that. That's really nice, guys. Charlie and family, you guys are fantastic. And they sent this incredible tripod, which I will definitely put to use. So I had to show that. I had to thank them publicly. Look at that. That is really awesome. And I'll just get the adapter, and then I'll be able to use this all the time. And hopefully from here on out, we'll have everything flipped so you guys don't have to see behind me. You can see in front of me. So thank you very much to Charlie and family from the Disney Nerd Herders. That was incredibly, incredibly generous of them to send me that. And I'm actually going to use that very, very soon, maybe tomorrow. Shep, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. But I'm really, really appreciate it very, very much. Reserve battery for the next 11 hours. Have a great stream. Thank you, Disney Circus Girl. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. And again, Charlie, family, thank you very much. That's very generous. I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. And I appreciate it. Went up to the P.O. box today and picked it up. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. But everybody, please thank the Disney Nerd Herders, if you could, in the chat. If you could give them a thumbs up or hearts, I'd appreciate it. They are fantastic. Lisa says, just stopped in to give a thumbs up and say hi, Mouse Talk. Had to do some training for work. Lisa, appreciate you being here. No problem at all. Thank you. Let's see here. Now, Elliot, I did not see Minecraft in, or it's Happily Ever After in Minecraft. That's interesting. But, well, let's get started. Thank you again, Disney Nerd Herders. You're in here. Definitely appreciate that. And again, guys, if you guys ever want to send magic mail to us, obviously never obligated to send anything. But if you like to send a card or whatever it may be, we definitely do have a P.O. box, which is in the description below as well. We'd always love to have any wonderful magic mail from you guys. We definitely appreciate everything we get. We got something from Steve. We got something from Holly. We got something from the Disney Nerd Herders, obviously, and some other stuff too. It's just been amazing. So thank you to everyone who sends us anything. We are humbled by that. So let's get right into it. I want to get this started because, again, it's going to be a shortened stream tonight. Yep, that's it. Thank you very much, Miguel. I appreciate that for putting that in there. Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you. Cindy, my sister's in here. No, Cynthia Guyman is in here. I'm thinking of my sister's name is Cindy, and I just was looking at that. I'm sorry, Cindy. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody. You guys are funny. Mail from me, hand delivered by Steve. I heard about that cargo. I know. Thank you very, very much. You guys are so funny, but cargo, I won't tell her. Hopefully, I don't know if she's watching downstairs or not, but if it was supposed to be a surprise, it may not be now. It won't speak. Steve, you're funny. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. But thank you very much. I appreciate everybody being here. So let's get started on this list. Again, we're going to do It is her. Cynthia, I couldn't remember if it was or not. I never see you on here. So my sister is in the stream tonight for the first time in forever or ever. But thank you for being here. And everybody say hi to my sister in the chat, Cynthia. She's here. Thanks, Cyn. Ray J's here. Ray J, are you still in Shanghai, or are you back in Indonesia? I hope you had a great trip, but thanks for being here, Ray J. I know it's early for you, but I appreciate you being here. So let's get started on this list, guys. I wanted to count down all the rides and attractions. And again, rides and attractions, we're not doing entertainment. So certain things may not be on this list. Thank you, Noah, I appreciate you putting it in there, buddy. Oh, you are back in Indonesia, Ray J. Great. I hope you had a great trip, buddy. I really do. We're going to count them down. I'm going to go down all the way down to number one. You guys probably know what my number one is, but I'm going to rank them anyway and kind of go over them. And I want to know what you guys think, too. Let me know what yours are, because I'd love to hear from you as we do this. So number 16 for me, it's the area more than anything else. They do have a few things in there, not a ton of stuff, but it's going away anyway. And number 16 for me is Interventions. Now, Interventions has Colortopia in there, a couple other things, and of course they have the meet and greets that are in there that are really, really cool. And obviously all that's going to be going away with the kind of the reimagining that they're going to be doing of Epcot and all the renovating they'll be doing. But for me, Interventions just is not an area that we spend a ton of time in. It's going to make it's probably going to be the last place we go to spend our time. But it's there. A lot of it's going to be going away. And we never saw Colortopia. We might have to go over there just to see it. But for sure it's Colortopia. Oh my gosh, Dougie, you didn't have to do it. Downscale. Hi, Downscale, by the way. Everybody say hi to Downscale. Doug, you certainly didn't have to do that, buddy. Downscale. I mean, Dougie, thank you very much, but I'm all over the place tonight. But Dougie, thank you for that. Walter Graham's with the £30, since the tripod is GOT, here's something towards something else. Stay beautiful. Dougie, thank you for that, buddy. That was very generous. Please, everybody thank Dougie. Dougie, that's incredible, buddy. Thank you so very, very much for that. I'm speechless. We're honored to get that kind of super chat from you, bud. That's definitely an incredibly generous donation, buddy. I appreciate that, and it will definitely go towards the channel and making our streams and our product and our content better. So thank you, everybody. Please thank Dougie for that. So, Perfectly Cat, welcome in. Cat says the first time I went towards to was a 94, and it was very cool. I would wish they would use it but it's supposed to be new inventions and interactions. Yeah, it's going to go away. I don't know how much of it's going to stay, but I'm not a big fan of interventions. Alan Roberts, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy, as well. Oh, we got a ton of people in here right now, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I definitely appreciate it. 30 watching definitely means a lot. But for me, yeah, that's where I am for number 16. It's going to be interventions. Just not a fan of it. Never have been. Thank you all again. Thank you, Dougie, again, buddy. I'm just blown away by that. Thank you so much. So number 15, and I think I'm going to get a lot of pushback for this. You guys are probably wondering why it's not higher on the list for me. But it's just not something I have any interest in right now, and maybe that'll change. This is something, a lot of these at the bottom of the list, you guys, are things we actually haven't done yet. But some of them I just don't have an interest in. Sierra Tales, welcome in. Thank you for being here, Sierra. Appreciate you being here. Everybody say hi to Sierra. I think this is her first time in the stream. Sierra, welcome in. Would love for you to sub and subscribe if you're into Disney. We do a lot of Disney content here, so thank you for being here. But number 15 for me, the Disney Pixar Short Film Festival. I mean, I know it's there. A lot of people like it. A lot of people talk about it. They think it's fun. They think it's neat. I'm not a big fan of it. I never have been. It's not something that's really piqued my interest, and that's why we haven't done it yet. Oh my gosh, Dances with Goofy said his parents lost him they lost their parents in Walt Disney World, and they found me in the parade dancing with Goofy. That's funny. Well, I'm glad they found you. Joseph Andrews, welcome in as well. I appreciate it very much, everybody. But yeah, for me, it's the Disney Pixar. I'm not a big fan of it. Never have been. None of them really interest me to the point that it piques me to want to go in there and spend the time in there. Maybe I should. And many fans saying it's so neat, so maybe I'll have to check it out. Downscale, thank you for that. Downscale as well with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Downscale. That's very generous, buddy. He says, since Walt accidentally thanked me for a super chat. That wasn't what it was meant for, buddy. I swear. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate it. That was very nice of you, buddy. I appreciate that. Everybody, please thank Downscale as well. That's very generous. Thank you, Downscale. You never cease to disappoint as well, buddy. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Minifan says the films are very creative, and that's, I guess, what I have to get past. It just doesn't pique me to that point. And you know what, Minifan? It may be one of those things that when I try it, I might love it, but I just can't get myself to try it. Yeah, and Steve, that's kind of right. That's kind of how it is for me. Walt's Disney Pixar shorts is kind of like Steve's People Mover. And Steve, I guess maybe I'll make that deal with you. When you ride People Mover, I'll go try the Disney Pixar Short Film Festival with you. And maybe I'll like it. Downscale, I did see what you did there. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it very much. Definitely do. Very, very generous, everybody. Thank you. Minifan says that they enjoy the Pixar films better than Captain EO. I did not like Captain EO. And again, I know it's going to make a lot of people mad. I did not like Captain EO at all. I thought it was way too cheesy, way too weird. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I did not like. I know a lot of you guys are going to be upset with me. Don't unsub, please. But I was just not a big fan of Captain EO. I liked it better when it was Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, better than I did Captain EO. And Sierra Tales, I'll have to watch them. I'm going to have to try it, see what they're like, because we may very much enjoy them, but we just have never got around to it. Downscale. I know, Cargo. Captain EO doesn't even start with the B, she said. All the B's. I'm the B hater. But see, John Hazelton, welcome in, buddy. But John doesn't like it either. See, there you go, John. Breaking news. Steve agrees with me. That's a first. A nice pib in DC Lounge. You might as well nip into the Pixar thing. Yeah, that's true, Dougie. And I'm going to try it. Yeah, see, a lot of people, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Captain EO. I never was. I would highly recommend they go back to the old Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. I wish they would do that, but I don't know. I don't know that they will or not. D. Hazel says, oh, I had a shift change today. I'm not usually able to stay up this late on Wednesdays, so happy when I can catch your late streams. Thank you, D. I appreciate you being here. And I've gone many times. I didn't know it existed. No, that's funny. Yeah, we'll have to try it, Sierra. We definitely will. John, I'm glad you're here, buddy. So that's number 15. So number 14, again, a lot of these down at the bottom of the list are things we've either done once or we haven't done at all. It was, Dougie. I really enjoyed Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. I thought that was a lot of fun. I'm sorry they got rid of it. So number 14 for me, Turtle Talk with Crush. Fun. I get it. I understand it's fun. It's kind of interactive for the little kids. But I think it's one of those things, if you do it once, you really don't have to do it again unless you're taking the kiddos back with you and they want to do it again. Alex Brenner, welcome in, buddy. Everybody say hi to Alex. Thank you for being here, Alex. I appreciate it. But for me, yeah, I don't know. Just Turtle Talk with Crush it's fine, but it's not something that I'm going to take time out of my day to specifically go there. If I'm over there, it's not a really long line and we don't really have anything planned. Maybe we'll take the time, but Turtle Talk with Crush is next for me. Downscale says, based on film length, Captain EO is the most expensive movie ever made. George Lucas, Francis Ford Coppola, Michael Jackson. How can you not bring the love? I just didn't like it. I'm sorry. Corey Meets World's in the house. Corey, thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much, buddy. Corey, you're going to have to stick around to see what's number one, bud. You never know. It might be something different. It might not. But thank you for being here. Everybody say hi to Corey. Corey, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Number one. You never know. It's going to be high on the list, Corey. I'll at least tell you that much. Cargo. Fun, but yeah. Charlie makes a good point. It's fun, but it's for the kids. It really is. And don't get me wrong. It's great. It's great, but I'm thinking of it more as an adult. My kids are grown. They're 23 and 18. They're out doing their own thing. RV and the Disney, take care. We appreciate you being here. Definitely, we're researching rides we want to go on for our trip. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, RB and the Disney. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, my gosh, it just jumped on me. Thank you, everybody. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I didn't like when the elephant thing sneezed on me and Captain EO. Oh, my gosh. Turtle Talk gives Jim the bubbles. But that's number 14 for me is Turtle Talk. And I definitely want to get through these because I don't want to hold up Miguel and Steve later on. And again, just a reminder, right after the stream, head over to A Disney Life for Me, the great debate of 2019, Steve's World versus Miguel, A Disney Life for Me. I'll be moderating, and they're going to be going at it to tell us whether or not Elsa is or isn't a villain. And I will say this, keep an open mind. Let's hear what he has to say before we make that decision. And I'm not on either side. It doesn't matter to me. That's why I'm moderating. Jeff, Dole Whip Dad, welcome in, Jeff. Good to see you, buddy. So number 14, Turtle Talk with Crush. Number 13. I think I'm screaming so much, guys. And I got a new mic, by the way. For those of you who haven't seen it. So let me know how the mic sounds and if the audio sounds any better than maybe previous streams, because I'm trying this mic and I'm hoping that it's working. You know what? It might not be. No, I think it is. So let me know what you think of the sound. Hopefully the sound sounds good. Mic sounds great. Which one is it? It's called a Steve, I'm not going to say it. It's a snowball. But anyway, it's called the snowball. Myers and the Mouse, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Just had a funny moment. Sorry. It's just an inside joke with Steve and I. It was funny. But anyway, so number 14, Turtle Talk with Crush. Number 13. This is one, you guys don't get mad at us. We just don't do this stuff. And I don't know why we don't do this stuff. Number 13, we've never done it. It's got to be at the bottom of the list. That's why. Impressions de France. We haven't done it. It just doesn't pique my interest. First off, I think it's the only one, and I could be wrong. No, I think you can sit down in Impressions de France, right? I think you're able to sit there, but it's not, I think China's the only one you have to stand in, but we haven't done Impressions de France yet. It kind of interests me, kind of not, so now we have to try it. Jim says, new mic, new tripod, new Walt. We're trying to make the content better and the quality better, so hopefully we'll get there. I appreciate it, Jim. I don't notice a difference. Speak into it closer to see if it is working. Earth Vader tests voice. Luke, I'm your father. It's all right. But I'm sorry. I'm just not a big fan of Impressions de France. It doesn't pique my interest. Maybe it will. We'll have to try it again. Some of these things, I have homework ourselves now to do some of these things. Mike Wheeler, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. But yeah, I've never done Impressions de France. Never thought about it. Never really wanted to do it. Kat says it needs to be updated. You're missing out, sir. Impressions de France is wonderful. Then downscale, I'm going to try it. Next trip. When we go in August, I'm trying it. Okay. See, okay, so it is the China show. So the China show is where you have to stand. Gotcha. Sierra's never done it either. Cargo said, yes, Steve, but kind of has that super amazing song that I sing at the top of my lungs when I bake pies. Well, we'll see where that one falls on the list. Cargo, you might not be happy with me. It would be better with updates and with seats. Okay, talking about, I think they mean the China show. So there you go. Lads, off to bed. Walt, thank you so much again for tonight. Everyone enjoy the rest of the stream and the great debate. Thank you, Dougie. Appreciate you again, buddy. Thank you so much again for the super chat. That was extremely generous. Thank you for having me on your stream. Everybody, check out Dougie's channel, Walter Graham's. He does some really fun stuff. He's going to start going live every Tuesday night at 7 as well. Be sure to check him out. Just go over to his channel. Somebody can put Dougie's link in the description. One of my mods, I'd appreciate it as well, so that we can definitely show Dougie some support and some love. He's a great guy. He's very, very generous. He's very supportive in our community as well. Mike Wheeler says Impressions de France is better because the Eiffel Tower is not leaning like on Soarin'. Pete McDevitt, welcome in, buddy. Watching while we enjoy a dozen jumbos with Old Bay. Oh, man, Pete. I'm jealous, dude. I'm jealous. Congrats. Disney Fanatic, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Wow, guys, we got, how many people we got in here? I think, let me see. We got 32 watching. Thank you all so much. Zachary Pollock, welcome in as well. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's keep going. After Impressions de France, we're going to stay. Okay, we're kind of going to lump all these three together. My next one on the list is Reflections of China. Again, we've not watched any of these 360 shows, so it's hard for us to really put them up here. I think for some reason this one peaks a little bit more for me then Impressions de France. I think because I like the China Pavilion and I really want to see the show. I don't like the idea of having to stand. But, at this point, especially if you've been walking all day and your feet are killing you, and then you got to stand for a 20-minute show, it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to sit down. So that's the next one on the list for me. Reflections of China. Old Bay. Pete, that's what I'm talking about, man. Old Bay, for those that don't know, we'll have to get them to you sometime. Cargo 629. Cargo, did I say 629? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Oh, Pete saying it. I got you now. So Reflections of China, that's the next one on the list. Again, it's part of the homework. It's part of the to-do list for this next trip in August. We'll be sure to do it. I'm going to come back and maybe we'll do this again and maybe some changes will be made. Probably not, but we'll have to see. So Downscale says they'll be updating the movies in 360 options at World Showcase. They are changing to seamless screens where there's no border between each screen. Worth checking out the original. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll definitely check them out. Nacho Mujica, welcome in. Yep. The transportation system for the Skyliner starts September 29th. And thank you, Nacho Mujica. I saw your message on Instagram. Thank you for that. I apologize. I was busy today. I didn't have a chance to reply, but I did see it. So thank you. They're saying there's a new Beauty and the Beast show coming to Epcot as well. Interesting. I'd like to see that. I haven't heard about that one. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did hear about that, Elliot. I think you're right, buddy. Good one. So Reflections of China, number 12. Number 11. Number 11. Again, we're going to stay right there. Cargo, I'm sorry, dear. Don't get mad at me. But it's O Canada. Only because we haven't seen it yet. I love Martin Short. I think he's fantastic. I do want to see this one. I think this is the one I'm most interested in seeing of the three. But it's O Canada for me. My apologies, guys. I had to get a drink. I'm talking a lot. So this is definitely next for me. Nathan Rita, welcome in, buddy. Hadn't seen you in a while. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm going to have to watch the O Canada show because we have not seen it. But we'll definitely have to do that, and we'll have to for sure. Zachary says, was it an early Christmas for you? That box on your chair behind you. Yep, Zachary, it was. We got magic mail from one of our wonderful friends, the Disney Nerd Herders. They sent us a very, very generous gift of a tripod that we will be putting to great use, and we are just ecstatic by it. Thank you again to Charlie and his family for that. We got it today, so I wanted to share it. Yep. Else, at least my song. Cargo, it's done. I promise you. On this trip in August, O Canada, we're singing it. Absolutely. I'm gonna send you a message when we're done. Just so you know we did it. I'm going to go, hey, Cargo, we just got out of O Canada. Loved it because I'm going to say it anyway. One that stays with you. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to. I'm going to wait, though. I'm not going to YouTube it. I don't want to hear the song. I don't want to hear the song till I get there. And I want to be surprised by it. And maybe that song will be in my head. Kind of like It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. That's another one that's awesome. But there you go. Yep. CD hasn't seen it either. See? Steve's going to grab me and drag me into O Canada. Get in there. You promised Cargo you'd see it. So that's number 11. So here we are. Top 10. And again, I don't know if Brian's still in here. Brian, if you're still in here or if Jen is watching, keep track of me in case I missed anything. But I don't think I missed anything on this one. Short video to verify because anybody can say they went. Thanks, Mike. All right, that's what I'll do. I'll do a short video to Cargo and I'll say, Cargo, it's Walt. Look, just got out of O Canada. It was great. There you go. That's what I'm going to do. There you go, Mike. Good idea. Two Real Geeks is in the house. It's Joey's World is in the house. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very much. Thank you all for being here. I definitely appreciate it. No, it's Joey's World. We're just glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Drag Walt from Pixar Shorts to O Canada to Tower of Terror. Thanks, Steve. You might have to drag me, though. Melissa Gover's in the house. Hi, Melissa. Everybody, Melissa's first time here. Everybody say hi to her. I think she's new to the stream and to the community. She's a very nice lady, from what I hear. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, Let's keep going. Yes, Walt, please make sure you tell me it's you in the video message because I wouldn't know. I've seen you. You never know. I could put my other son, I could put Walter, my son, up there. Hey, Cargo, it's Walt. He wouldn't technically be lying. In the house, the call is coming from inside the house. In the house, the call is coming from inside the house. That's from a, I guess, a thriller. I guess I would say it's a thriller instead of really a horror movie, Steve, wouldn't you? You'll all make me. Two Real Geeks, we're glad you're here. You guys are rock stars. So there you go. Number 11. Number 10, here we go. This is where we start getting into a lot of the rides. Number 10 for me, this ride isn't bad. It's really not. It's not bad. It's just not great. And it's Journey into Imagination with Figment. I think it's a fun ride. I think with a few tweaks here and there and a couple of upgrades, it could be even better. But I don't love this ride. I think it's cool, and we'll do it if we're over there. There's never a line, so it's okay there. But it's Journey into Imagination with Figment. I love Figment, the character himself. I really wish that they would make Figment a meet and greet at Walt Disney World. I think they could do it. He could be right outside there. There's tons of room over there for a meet and greet. They could do that. They haven't done that yet. But that's number 10 for me. Journey into Imagination with Figment. It's okay. It's not great. They could do other stuff with that area. I don't want them to get rid of Figment. I just want them to update Figment. That's all I'm looking for. The old Figment ride was better than the current ride. Disney Fanatic, that's what I hear. I don't remember the old one. This is the only one I remember. So, yeah, it used to be. You're right, Downscale. They used to have the meet and greet with Figment and Dreamfinder, but they don't do it anymore. I wish they would do it. I wish they would bring it back. Yeah, I do. I really do too. Perfectly Cat. The Figment meet and greet would be highly popular. I think it would. I think it would be a really, really popular meet and greet. It would bring attention to that area more. You would get more people over there to be able to do that. Maybe the ride would get more attention. It would work. I'm telling you, it would get a lot more exposure if they brought him in as a meet and greet. But I don't know. They don't do it. But I mean, like, I know they used to have Dreamfinder and Figment was like on his shoulder or some like little animatronic. I'm talking about a real meet and greet with a life-size Figment. That's what I want. So we'll see. I don't know. Shep family, welcome in, Shep. I don't know if I said hi to you, buddy, if I did or didn't, but I'm saying hi now. My Disney Park Memories, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Showdown. Why is Disneyland's Fantasy so much better than Walt Disney World? I don't know. I haven't seen the one in Walt Disneyland, so I can't really say Nacho Mojica. Walt, what is your take on doing Princess into France and the two Circle of Vision Okana in China? I haven't seen them, my Disney Park Memories. We haven't seen them yet. As soon as we see them, I will definitely give my impressions of them. We've not seen any of the Circle of Vision shows, if you can believe that. And Melissa's in the chat. She will attest to it. Doesn't Figment come out every once in a while? I saw pics not that long ago. Two Real Geeks, if he comes out, then I'm highly disappointed in myself because I don't remember ever seeing him coming out. Has anybody ever seen Figment by himself as a meet and greet come out to meet people? I have never seen that. I hope you're right, and I hope that's a possibility, but I have not seen it. I have not seen it. Fun fact, Downscale says, in the gift shop, Wreck-It Ralph meet and greet area where you step up was the original turntable introduction to the first version of Imagination. How about that? Okay, didn't know that. One little spark can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. I love that song, by the way, too. I saw it with the Dreamfinder at special events. Okay, maybe special events they do it. They might do it that way, Two Real Geeks. Yep, I agree. All right, so next one for me. Yeah, me either, D. But I'd love to see. I would love to see him as a meet and greet. That'd be awesome. I was just reading something down. Somebody put, if that's not I don't know the words of that song. Isn't that terrible? Other than like the first few. Would be cool. I get to meet Steve in over a month. It's much more exciting for me. Cargo, meeting Steve is going to be fun for sure, buddy. Number 9. And I'm not a fan of this ride. It's fine. I've done it. I will not. There's 2 versions of this ride. I think you guys all know where I'm going. Thanks, Steve, for that. I appreciate it, buddy. But number 9 for me is I'm just not a fan of this ride. It's okay. It's just not that great. Yeah, I think you have the green and the orange, and it's Mission Space. We've done the less intense one. I don't know that I could handle the really intense one. I just don't think I could handle it. So I won't do it. Mission Space is okay. It's very, if you're claustrophobic, I don't know that you can do Mission Space. You are really tight. It's tight quarters in there. So it's okay. It's kind of cool. That feeling you get when the ship takes off is kind of neat. But overall, it's okay. Boo. Steve really likes it. God damn, guys, give him a chance. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of Mission Space. Disney Fanatic says, never done that ride, never will. Take care, Two Real Geeks. Appreciate you being here. Take care. Thank you. Perfectly Cat says Mission Space hates her. No, nobody hates you, Cat. You're doing great. With you on the ride. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of it. It's okay. Maybe if I did the more intense side, I just don't see me doing the intense side. I just don't. It's okay. I love Gary Sinise. I think he's cool. I don't even know if it's still him anymore either. I know they kind of updated it, but it's okay. It's just not a great ride. In my face. Yeah, see, I just not. They do need to upgrade it, Elliot. I agree with you. I'm excited for the Falcon and Galaxy's Edge because the controls will actually work. Yeah, Sierra, I agree. Yeah, that's the one thing too about Mission Space. You press the buttons, but you're not really doing anything. Oh my gosh, Steve, you don't want to do that. Barefoot Adventures, welcome in. Hope you're having a magical day. We are. Everybody say hi to Barefoot Adventures. This is their first time. Thank you for being here. If you are new, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. Lots of Disney content in here. We do some other stuff too. Be sure to check us out. We appreciate you being here and give us a thumbs up. And welcome in. Thank you for being here. Perfectly Cat says Mission Space makes me so sick that I'm out of commission for the rest of the day. See, that's why I don't want to ride the orange side. I just think that's how I would get to. I really do. I really do. Now, I don't think it's long for this world either, to be honest with you, downscale, but we'll have to see. So number 8, this is actually listed as an attraction. I think it is. I think it's a good one. Done it once. We'll do it again this trip because I enjoyed it. I'll give you a quick story on that. I was so tired that when I watched it, I enjoyed it, but it was so comfortable in there and so relaxing and so dark, I fell asleep. And that's the American Adventure. I actually really love the American Adventure. I love the animatronics, love the stage. I don't know how they do that, but it's fantastic. Barefoot Adventures, great. Yes, please. I'm glad you're here and you do Florida and camping videos. We'll be sure to check them out. Everybody be sure to check out Barefoot Adventures. Dee says, this August, the August meetup makes me so sad. It's all my favorite people. I miss you guys by literally a few days. Wasn't Mouse Talk Cargo. Oh, Dee, I'm sorry about that. Maybe but in the future, for sure, Dee. We'd love to meet you. Zach, I know. Steve thinks he's going to win. He's got a shot. He's got a shot. But American Adventure, wonderful show. Great show. They do a fantastic job with it. The animatronics, how they come up out of the stage like that, are awesome. I think they do a great job with that show. It just is. It's great. Melissa loves it too. I know she does. And I really enjoy it. And it is a great way to enjoy AC. You're right, Joe's well. It definitely is. But it's a good show on top of it. And for Mike, Mike Wheeler says the best way to describe it is it's like a Broadway show. All the satin stuff like that are in the basement, first floor, and they rise up and move around. Yeah, it's true. That's exactly right. That's what it's exactly like. Yep. I agree 100%. And it's the first animatronic to emulate walking upstairs. I know, Mike. It's a crazy, crazy thing, but it's pretty awesome. Kat, I loved it too. I did too. Best, most comprehensive overviews of American history. Minifan, I agree 100%. All right, so number 8, American Adventure. Number 7, it's got one of the best songs out there. In the Big Blue World. I think is that the Nemo show over at Animal Kingdom? I think, isn't that in the Seas with Nemo and Friends ride? Isn't that where they sing that? You guys will have to tell me in the chat. I'm getting old. I can't remember. But it's the Seas with Nemo's and Friends. The Seas with Nemo and Friends. I love that ride. I think it's really a lot of fun. It's in both? Okay. All right. I got you. Gotcha. Where am I? I'm in the East Coast in Maryland. That's where I am. Barefoot Adventures. But Seas with Nemo and Friends, I really love how they incorporate kind of the video overlay on top of the real aquarium they have there, where they superimpose in the Nemo characters inside with the real aquarium. I think that's great. I love the ride itself. I love outside where they have the where they have the seagulls, and every once in a while they go mine, 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 mine. It's just fun. I think they're great. I love it. I think they're fantastic for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, Walt, off topic. Is that a new tripod in the box on the chair? Yes, it is. Joey's World, I got that tripod from Charlie and his family from the Disney Nerd Herders. It came in today. We unwrapped it a little bit earlier, and we had to thank them for it. It was very generous. Yep. In the big blue world. It's a fun song. It's a cool ride. It's a cool ride for sure. Nope. I'm telling you, Downscale, she doesn't like Captain EO either, buddy. I'm telling you right now. Oh, Barefoot Adventures. How about that? I know exactly where that is. Yep. I love Annapolis, too. What a great area. Mine, 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 mine. I love those guys. I think they're great. Elliot says, why would Snow White make a good judge? Because she's the fairest one of all. That's a good joke, Elliot. I like that, buddy. 4 in my family will be scuba diving in the aquarium for our trip in December. Oh, Elliot Scuba, that's fantastic. That's going to be awesome. Oh, my gosh, that's going to be great. Have fun with that. That's going to be fantastic. Oh, man, good job. Make sure you guys tape it. Hopefully you'll be able to tape it. That's pretty cool. Walt singing, love it. So there you go, number 7. Number 6 is, we're getting late, so I want to definitely move quickly here. Number 6, we're heading over to Mexico. This ride is awesome. I hope they never change this. I know there's always been rumors that they're thinking about making it a Coco overlay. I hope they don't. I really love it. And it's the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the 3 Caballeros. I love that ride. It's a great water ride. It's fantastic. It's relaxing. It's fun. It's got Donald in it. It's really, other than that and Mickey's PhilharMagic, even though it's named after Mickey, it's really Donald's show. That's really kind of it for Donald in the parks. I hope they keep it. I hope they keep the way they have it. I think it's really, really cool. Brandy and Dave, welcome in. Good to see you. La Cava del Tequila, which is right there as well. Absolutely. And for Kat, she says that's on her top 4 favorite rides in all of Walt Disney World. How about that? Holy macaroni. Yes, thank you again, Disney Nerds, for sure. Quickly for but the 3D, I love it. You haven't want to see the 2D. Yep, for sure. We are the 3 Caballeros. 3K Caballeros. They say we are birds of a feather. I love that ride. I do. It's a lot of fun. I love the music. I love that song. So it's going to be hopefully around for a very long time. Hopefully around for a very long time. Sound effects. I'm sorry. Deborah, I will stop. I promise. Number 6, Grand Fiesta Tour. So number 5, we're going to stay obviously in World Showcase. And we're going to head over to Norway. And we're going to do Frozen Ever After. Now, look, I've never been a big fan of the fact that they got rid of Maelstrom to bring in the Frozen ride. I don't like when they do that stuff. I don't like when they get rid of old, unique rides for IPs. I like them adding IP rides. I'm okay with that. I just don't like them replacing the old stuff with the IPs. So I've never been a really big fan of this ride taking over for Maelstrom, but we rode it for the first time on our last trip. It's actually a really good ride. I do like how they did it. They did a really nice ride using the same track and incorporating all the Frozen stuff. It was great. They really did a nice job with it. I love the animatronics on this thing. It's awesome. They did a really good job with it. And I'm not even a big Frozen fan. Everybody knows that. I think the movie personally is overrated. Maybe I feel that way because it's been just, shoved down our throats for so long. But it is a really good ride. It really is. I think they've done a really good job with it. And it's awesome. It's just an awesome ride. I still wish they had Maelstrom. I wish they would have built this ride in addition to the Maelstrom ride in some way. But, we move on. That's what Illumination says. So I get it. But for me, It's number 5. It definitely is high on the list. It's a great ride for sure. It's definitely a great ride for sure. All right, let's see. Here we go. Next one up for me. It is a great Frozen ride for sure, Deborah, for sure. So next one for me, number 4. Number 4 on the list. We're getting there, Joey's World. I'm sure it's going to make here somewhere. A Sea Mini fan, I actually like Maelstrom better. But again, it was just because it was unique and different. Number 4 for me, we're heading over to the Land Pavilion. I know Steve hates this ride. But for me, I love it. I think it's great. It's relaxing. It's entertaining. It's educational. And it's living with the land. Never a wait for this ride, or hardly ever a wait for this ride. Lots of fun. I want to stay in the house in that ride. I know Cargo does too. Cargo, we're going to have to do a timeshare with that house. But the house where the dog is, as long as we can turn the dog off, I want to stay in that house overnight one time. I think that ride is awesome. I love it. I love being able to see the greenhouse effects and everything in there. I think it's fantastic. I love living with the land. I do. I just love it. Disney Fanatic Maelstrom went well with the Norway Pavilion when it was there. Sad that the Frozen ride doesn't really represent Norway. Well, that was kind of my thing. That's why I did it. But for me, yep, that's how I feel. I really, really love living with the land. Steve says he doesn't hate living with the land. No, he doesn't hate it. He just doesn't like it. I'm just kidding, Steve. It is fun to see the giant vegetables, and the house is great and a great way to cool off. It is. It just is. It's so much fun. Yep, Ratatouille to be. I can't wait for the Ratatouille ride for sure. Living with the land is a great ride. LSU Mom says. Biotech Lab Sierra says she would love to work in there. I would just love to work inside Living with the Land ride. I think that would be awesome. But I do. And I'm not even a guy. I don't cook. Melissa does all the cooking. She's fantastic with it. Stacy Rogers, welcome in. Good to see you, Stace. Doing the behind the seats. Kat, we're doing the behind the seats tour hopefully this year. So here we go. Number 4, Living with the Land. Number 3, because we're getting late. Number 3, we're heading over back in the Future World. And here it is. Everybody's been wondering where it is. Number 3 for me is Test Track. Test Track's number 3. I like Test Track. I don't love Test Track. I like the old Test Track better when it was like the crash test dummies. I liked that better. But I do like Test Track. Melissa hates it. I like it. I think it's fun. I enjoy the ride. Obviously, the fast ride, the fast part of it at the end is really, really cool as well. Test Track is my number 3 for sure. Downscale says, I like non-IP attractions, and I am so sick of Iger jamming movie references into every single thing he can. Walt Disney World is not a commercial for movies. It's a place to enjoy after enjoying the movie. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big IP fan either. They have their place, but I think all this unique stuff that they have has its place as well. Mike says it would be cool if they could put in some of the animatronics from Kitchen Cabaret into the land. Not sure why I'm saying, Corey, you never know. We're not done yet, buddy. We're on number 3. We're getting right there for sure. Corey's back in the stream. Everybody say hi to Corey. Corey Meets World's back in here. Good to see you, Corey. Thanks for coming back in, bud. So number 3, Test Track. Test Track. I really enjoyed the old one. I just did. But I do like what I do. I do actually like the queue for Test Track. And I like the music they play too. So that's number 3 for me. Number 2 is Soarin'. I think Soarin' is a great ride. Soarin' would probably be number 1 if it was Soarin' over California. I liked it. I just did. I really liked Soarin' over California a lot better than I like Soarin' Around the World. I like Soarin' Around the World. Don't get me wrong. I like it. It's number 2, but it's not my favorite of the 2. I like Soarin' over California better. D. Hazel, thank you for that so much. D. Hazel just with a super chat, a £5 super chat. D, thank you for that because I love people who love living with the land. D, thank you for that. I appreciate it very much. Everybody, please thank D in the chat. That was very generous. Thank you so much for that super chat. It was very, very grateful, and we're honored to have it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So thank you, everybody. Please say thank you to her for that one for sure, D. Thanks again. That I got in. So for me, Soarin', great ride. I love the whole concept of going up like that, almost like you're looking at an IMAX theater. Well, you really are. It's so cool. It's really so cool. I'm just when they said they were going to redo Soarin', I was so pumped. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to make this better than it already was. And it's okay. It's not better. I love the music from the first one better, even though it's basically the same. There's some tweaks to it. I don't know. Soarin's great, but it's not my number one. Steve, have you heard Jeremy Renner's version of that song? Mason always plays it. Huh. Did I miss Spaceship Earth? Disney Fanatic, hold on. We're going to get to you right there. You guys are the best thankers. Charlie. We're just humbled by anybody who would send us anything. So that's all. All right, so here we go. LSU, and if you don't sit in the middle seats on the new Soarin', tall things are crooked. Well, that's my point. You're right, LSU Mom. Absolutely, 100%. That's the issue I have is I would think that if you're putting in new screens like that and new stuff, it would be better. I would think the effect would be better, but it doesn't seem to be. So there you go. I would sit Soarin' is now lower tier, but if it was still over California, it would be up there. Yeah, me too, Mike. I agree. Well, yeah, Steven, that's part of the issue for me, and that's why it's not number one. But number one, everybody knows it. Corey, you'll be happy, and you're paid off for coming back in, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, Zip, man, you missed the old Soarin'. Dude, you missed a good one, buddy. I'm sorry you missed it. I hope if they ever have it come back sometime, I hope you're down there. Because it's really neat. The old one was really cool, Zip. I think you would have liked it a lot. I really do. But number one, Spaceship Earth. I'm sorry, it's the best ride for me in Epcot. It's in my top 5 in all of Walt Disney World. The concept behind the mechanics, the engineering, everything about this ride, Spaceship Earth, is absolutely amazing. They have an entire ride inside that giant ball. It still to this day amazes me that they're able to do that. I absolutely adore Spaceship Earth. I am devastated it's going to be down for almost 2 years. Spaceship Earth is Epcot, Disney Fanatics. You're 100% correct. There is going to be a great debate tonight, Zachary. You're right. But number one is Spaceship Earth. It's my Cargo. I'm with you 100%. It's the best. It's absolutely the best. Downscale. Thank you for that, buddy. I appreciate it. Again, you're so generous, pal. Thanks. $5 towards Walt and Melissa. We'll love Captain EO re-education program. It's starting soon, so sign up now. Downscale, thank you for that, buddy. That's very generous. Everybody, again, please thank Downscale for that. You've been very generous tonight, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I don't even know what to say, pal. Thank you very much for the generosity. It means a lot. And it will definitely go to good use, I promise you with that. But for me, Spaceship Earth is just, I love each and every scene. They took so much time into that ride. Judi Dench as the narrator is fantastic. I just love it. I really do. Are they completing refurbishing Spaceship Earth? Hope not. Yeah, I don't know if they're completely refurbishing it, Dreamer Deborah, but they are refurbishing it. So there you go. KDR Kamikaze, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We're just getting ready to head out, but thank you all so much. I'm so happy I get to visit before the end of Spaceship Earth refurb. D, us too. I agree 100%. So there you go, guys. Number one, Spaceship Earth. Now, I'll give you my top 5 real fast because we definitely want to get over to the great debate. Number 5, Frozen. Number 4, Living with the Land. Number 3, Test Track. Number 2, Soarin'. Number 1, Spaceship Earth. Well, Townsville, I would love to do that. If they ever needed a narrator, if I could ever get my words out, I would love to do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. I hope they don't change Spaceship Earth. It's great the way it is. I agree, Disney Fanatic, for sure. Yep, Spaceship Earth, 100% facts, Disney Dan. Yeah, Dan, the Phoenicians did invent the alphabet. Hashtag, yes, they did. I'm just kidding. Guys, thank you all so very, very much. A few shout-outs really, really fast. A little bit of mousekeeping before we head out. Thank you to everybody who gave us super chats tonight. We are very honored with them. Very grateful. Your generosity, it does not go unnoticed. So thank you again so much. I appreciate it. Bye, Sin. My sister. Bye, Cindy. Everybody say goodnight to Cynthia. Thank you for being here, Sin. Thank you, obviously, the Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and the family, for the wonderful, wonderful tripod that we will be putting to use. It's fantastic. Thank you to over 30 people in here tonight. We got up, I think, as high as 33, 34. It's fantastic. You guys are great. it's wonderful. I really appreciate everybody being here. It's wonderful. Be sure to check out Next over to Disney Life for Me. Somebody please put the link in there, please, for Miguel's channel, Disney Life for Me. That's really you. That's her. That's her. Put their link in there, please, for the great debate, which is about to start in about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to get over there now so I can narrate. Obviously, Steve's World, my partner channel, fantastic guy. I can't even begin to tell you how close we are. We appreciate everything Steve does for us. He's always helpful. He's always there for us. Shep, thanks, pal. I appreciate it very much. Steve goes live on Mondays. He also goes live with This and That on Wednesdays. That kind of rotates. Be sure to check them out. Check out their channel as well. And he does videos, and he goes live with me on Saturdays at Sports Night. Disney Dan, my other partner channel. Everybody knows Dan. Both Dan and Steve are real close to milestones on subbing. So if you haven't subbed to either one of their channels, please do so. Dan goes live on Saturday nights with Disney Fiasco and Food Fridays. Check them out as well. Other than that, guys, thank you, everybody, very, very much. Please check out tonight the great debate going up next. We're going to get it set up for you right now. Until then, thank you to everybody in the chat. There's so many of you in here. It would take me another half an hour to thank you all, but I love you all very much. You're the best. You make this worth it every single time, and you guys are why we're here. And God bless you all very much. We appreciate you. I'll see you all in a little bit for my third stream. I'm beginning to be like Steve. Are you kidding me? Thank you all very much. John, there's Richard. The night's complete. Yay, Richard. Good to see you, Richard. Bye, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Downscale. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.